So this is my new Oliver Super 55. So the story with this tractor is I bid on it at an auction while I was at school, and my dad went and picked it up from the auction for me, and while I've been at school he kind of already tore into it a little, took the sheet metal off and cleaned it up, but he hasn't done anything with the engine or mechanical stuff, so let's try and get it running today. So this tractor is pretty complete. All the distributor and everything is still in place, or was in place at the auction. Let's start with the radiator. Got nice green coolant, so that means our radiator's holding, water pump's holding, and there shouldn't be any cracks in the block. The fan's there, the belt is there. My dad already checked, it does turn over. That was one of the big questions when we were bidding on it at the auction, but it does turn over. Engine oil, it's in the working range, a little low. Starter's there. The carburetor should be good enough to get it running. The gauges are all there, and check this out, 5,000 hours. It's a lot. So the first thing I want to do is crack the drain plug and see if there's any water in there. Usually, yeah, there's no water. It's in pretty thick oil, but should be good to run it. Now let's get these spark plugs out of here so I can get some oil in the cylinders before we crank it over. Number 1, carbon. Number 3 looks pretty good too. Number 2. And number 1. So I don't see any rust on any of these, which is a really good sign. Just got some acetone and ATF in here. Spray a little down each cylinder. Alright, now we need to get this thing cranking over. So TOPDON sent me this booster pack. I think I'll try it out. Comes in this nice case. So this is a 3,000 amp booster pack. Feels pretty nice, it's pretty heavy. It's got these nice big alligator clamps that seem pretty sturdy, so I like that. I already charged it up last night, and the most important feature on a booster pack is that it has, you can hold down and it locks on, so now it's putting power out to the alligator clips. You don't want the ones where it has to sense power in the smart ones.
Rotated the engine back in. Still like it.
Jeez, that's a lot of power. Alright, cool. So far I like this. Alright, this is just your standard 4-cylinder Delco Remy distributor. So I should have parts for it. Not a good sign that we have ants in here. No, looks good. You know, I'm just gonna throw new points in this. Why not? No new points in condenser, because I have the parts. So this kit is technically for a Ferguson, but it's all the same Delco Remy distributor. Now that condenser's the same size, the points are the same shape. Those are pretty oxidized. I probably could have cleaned them up, but gonna clean that up in there. It's a little bit better. Alright, now we need to set our points gap, and luckily we're stopped right on one of the lobes on that shaft, so locking down. Alright, I got a battery connected to the coil, and we should be able to see some sparking. I don't know if you can see that, but it is sparking. You can hear it. Got the spark plugs all cleaned up. Throw them back in. That should be the right firing order. Just throw some gas in it and see what happens. Pick up the ignition. Alright, there was too much oil in these cylinders. It's just fouling the plugs out. See, look at all the oil on that. Look at that one too. Alright, I'm gonna run a quick compression test. Just to make sure, just to see how the engine, how healthy the engine is. 150, that's definitely good. About 130 on that one. 150. It's 160 on that one. So we got more than enough compression. Turn the fuel on, but nice, it runs. Throttle off. Throttle linkage needs to be fixed. The linkage here that connects it to the lever needs to be fixed. Nice. Oil pressure. I don't really see anything. So there's not really a good way to put a gauge on there, but the oil filter is filled up, so we are pumping oil. pretty cool. Runs good. It's a healthy motor. All right, here's the wheels for the Super 55. I had my paint guy paint them up nice while I was at school, so let's get them installed so we can move the tractor inside, or first drive it around a little bit. Alright, I have the little fuel tank filled up and the battery rigged up again, so let's see if it starts up. So that we know that the tractor runs and everything works, the hydraulics, transmission, brakes work, want to strip it down for paint. So get the grill, radiator off, the gauges out, the seat off, and all the electrical. But right now I want to get this manifold off so I can get that stud out. There should be a stud here like that, but it snapped off at some point, and the manifold, and there's an exhaust leak right there. So hopefully I don't break off any of the other studs. Alright, nice. I didn't break them off. I have had these soaking for a while with penetrating oil. Alright, everything should be disconnected to lift the dash out of the way. you go. Check out that hose. Oops, I just dumped the corn on it.
The rest of the coat clean? No.
Alright, so I'm back at school. Here's just some drone footage from hiking up Mount Nittany the other day. But I got the Oliver moved inside. It's in the garage bay with the paint booth set up. So while I'm at school, my dad's going to work more at sanding it and then maybe getting some primer on it. And then when I'm home for Christmas break, we will shoot some paint on it. So I have one more week of classes, then finals week, and then I have 3 weeks of vacation. So hopefully I can get a lot of work done then, get some video recorded for you guys, maybe get some videos uploaded. You could see I'm still kind of getting the hang of the drone here, but it is nice. It's the DJI Mini 3, in case anyone's curious. So stay tuned and see you in the next one.